a conjunction in astronomy just means something is near something else in the sky. So it could be a conjunction of planets, maybe Mars and Venus. They're not physically near each other. One is much more distant than the other, but in our sky, as seen from Earth, you might see the two very close to each other in the sky. And in this particular case, we have the inferior, and I'll talk more about that, conjunction of Venus. And in this case, it really means Venus with the sun. And in this particular case, inferior means an object is inside Earth's orbit in the solar system, and Venus is getting in between Earth and the sun.
When Venus passes between the Earth and the sun, some people call that a Venus kiss because we're extremely close together. That happens 5 times in 8 years, like exactly. Like if you take 584 days and you multiply it by 5, that comes out to be exactly 8 years. So Venus gives the Earth a little kiss 5 times every 8 years.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, they put chairs out in front.
Yeah. Is 10 meters, 33 feet across. They're sponsoring the life.
So the transit is when you basically can draw a straight line between Earth, Venus, and the sun. And the inferior conjunction, both of them are inferior conjunctions. It's just when Venus passes directly in front of the sun, that's a transit. So you would call it both an inferior conjunction and a transit. In this case, the orbits don't quite line up just right, and I think if I remember correctly, Venus is about 8 degrees away from the sun at most, at its closest point.
Oh, that was here. Do it again, Will. I didn't have it quite lined up. I thought you.
The sun is very bright in the sky, but also the side facing the Earth of Venus, the side of Venus facing the Earth at that point, it's basically the shadowed side. It's the side facing away from the sun. And so there might be just a tiny, tiny sliver of it, the barest sliver of it visible because that angle happens. So if you went out to try to spot it, you would have to know exactly where to look in the sky. So I encourage people, if you don't know, if you don't have sophisticated equipment to try to block out the light from the sun and all that, don't try to do it on March 22nd and 23rd. Just try to view Venus before March 22nd or after March 23rd, and you should be okay.